Hello Taurus, how are we doing? It's been a little while since I've last talked to you. I hope you're doing well. I hope June treated you well. And yeah, we're going into July already. This year is just, you know, one thing after another, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, we are looking at what July has in store for you. That could be family related or friends related or romance or jobs or whatever. Softly, softly, the tender touch is your first card. So I feel like that signifies you gotta be a little careful how you approach things in July. That can be either, that could be referring to like, you gotta be careful a little bit about what you speak, like how you speak to people in July. It could also be job related, that you have to be a little careful what you say and do there. I know that a lot of us, I'm a Taurus as well, both sun and moon sign actually, can tend to be a little bit, speak a little bit freely sometimes, and it's not always the solution to speak our minds. I know a lot of us have this policy that, you know, we can say what we want to say and then, you know, people can take it or they can leave it. But sometimes it's just not ideal to always say what's on your mind. Sometimes it's ideal, both for the people around you and for yourself, to keep it a little bit to yourself. This could also signify that someone in your surrounding is going to be needing you in July. Alright, period of prosperity and abundance, bread. Alright, interesting. So again, this reading can have several different, we can touch on several different aspects of your life throughout this reading, but the bread card is a really good card to get for July. Some of you might be getting back to work or be getting a new job, something work related. You may be finding a new path in life. But if you have been out of work, you might be getting back in. A change for the better. Look at this. The butterfly. Beautiful. Alright, so it looks like things are really looking up for you, Taurus. Ain't we all happy about that, huh? So, yeah. We also have right, the camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. Look at this, how beautiful. So we have these three wonderful cards and it looks like, again, that in terms of work and in terms of your situation, it's going to be a lot more stable in July. Something is going to turn for the better for sure. And that really depends on the situation you're in. If you don't already know, reading for the whole internet is pretty much impossible, so take what resonates and leave the rest. But I will say that this is really wonderful. I could silently hope this counts a little bit for me as well. But let's see if we have any. Alright, make a vision board. See, this might be a really good thing. Because if you're going through this whole thing with change, or you're getting a new job, or you're getting through these obstacles you might be facing right now, if that's what you're going to be getting through and moving on from, a vision board is a good thing for you to make because it sort of visualizes for you where your goal is, where you want to get to, and it helps you manifest as well. So a vision board is ideally what you want to make for July, maybe for the rest of the year, depending on your life situation and what you're going through, but I think that would be a really good idea for you to do. And it's also a good exercise in figuring out what it is you truly want. I know when I have made vision boards, I can sort of tell when I put something on the board if it's something I feel like truly belongs there or not. So that's cool. That's really interesting. But so far things are looking really great. We also, this Softly Softly the Tender Touch, I feel like there's something there I can't quite put my finger on yet, but I'm sure we will get that in the tarot. Also, by the way, I have a lot of new decks coming in the past, or in the, whoa, in the next upcoming few weeks. I'm very excited about that. I have also pre-ordered the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. So that will be here in October, and I will of course be doing an unboxing of that as well, as per my usual method. Probably not going to be able to use Nightmare Before Christmas music because, well, copyrights and stuff, but I'll find something else fitting. Alright, so let's see. Ooh, look at this go. The Sun, Judgment, Ace of Cups. Wow. Again, with the looking up for the future. I feel like Softly Softly the Tender Touch, now that we have the Judgment card, can also be towards yourself. Like, you gotta be more kind to yourself throughout July. Because we all make mistakes, and you probably have in the past, or you feel like maybe the situation that you're going through right now, or the problems you're facing with the camel, is like it's your fault. It might be, but that does not mean that you should be hard on yourself. It's a matter of looking at it like it is an obstacle, it is there now. Passing judgment on myself is not going to help me, and it's not going to help my surroundings. It's a matter of how do we overcome this now that it is here. So that might be something that you need to look into. So we also have Ace of Cups and Two of Cups here. We have a lot about friendships and new connections and harmony here as well in the Two of Pentacles. And also the Ace of Cups speaks about new hope and new positive outcomes, as well as the Two of Cups. So that's very, very interesting. Two of Cups also speak about a partnership. So you might be having a lot to do with some friends, or maybe a new romance even in July. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section. We also have the King of Swords, which tells us not to forget to see the logical side of our problem. The problems that you are facing right now, I feel like you need to face them with a logical aspect to it. You need to think with your brain and not so much with your heart in these situations. I know a lot of us are logical thinkers, and that will really help you in this situation, of course, whatever it is you're going through. You need to sort of take an outsider's perspective on this situation if you were the one to give advice, because I know of a lot of us are the type of people who will give a lot of advice, and then when we stand in the situation ourselves, we sort of have, it's like it feels too close somehow. So try to see if you can distance yourself from the problem and look at it from, what would I say if a friend came to me with this problem? Because sometimes when you do that, it's a lot easier to see what the solution actually might be to this. Alright, so I feel like you are going to be having a little bit of a time to yourself. We do have the Four of Swords here, and that sort of tells me that at some point in July you are going to be having a little down trip. probably right before you are, or probably before you're like solving whatever problem it is that you're facing, you're having this sort of feeling a little bit of despair, and like you don't know what to do, and you're sort of at a loss. You might be already feeling that right now, and that is pretty much the Four of Swords energy. It can tend to have us feeling a little bit sorry for ourselves and a little bit sad. This could both be about us, but also like a problem you're facing, or even what's going on in the world right now. Frankly, I don't blame you. The thing is, we also have the Page of Cups, which is a dreamer's card. It's a card that that lets you daydream and lets you think about in peace what it is that this could, how you can help yourself further in this situation. So the Page of Cups is also about creativity and sort of like spiritual enlightenment, as well as a Judgment card actually also have this enlightenment and this seeing clear energy towards it, which is really, really beautiful. And then we end of what other than Six of Wands. This is so much success, guys. Like this is big. Like I don't think, do you understand how big this is? Like this is insane. Like the Sun, the Judgment card, Eight of Cups, Two of Cups, the Six of Wands, King of Swords, like the Camel, the Butterfly, Bread. It's so good. It's so good. Like, oh my goodness. So the Six of Wands talks about success stories. It talks about like being a badass, like being like becoming your true self, like the person you know that you can be. So whatever it is that we are doing throughout July, like just put your whole being into it, like your whole passion, everything that you have, put it into July. Make this vision board so that you have a clear picture, become this like Judgment, clear vision sort of thing. Remember, the Four of Swords will pass. It's not forever, it's temporary. You have all this beautiful positive energy around you. If you're going into a new business, make sure that you're going into it logically and, you know, with your logical mind first. Make sure that you oversee the problem from an outside perspective and just be the badass that you're meant to be. This is so good. I can't even, it's so good. But this, I think, is all I wanted to say for this reading. If you want to go more in depth with this, I'm very happy to help you. Check out the comment section, or not the comment section, the description box. It lets you know how you can get in contact with me for a private reading to know more about this amazing spread. And yeah, apart from that, let me know what you think about all this in the comment sections below. I would love to hear from you. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, be a part of my little family. I would very much love to have you. Apart from that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!